Hey, what's up, you guys? Bloody Jacob here to give you some thoughts on a series called South of Hell, which is a very short-lived show that aired back in 2015 and was pretty quickly and abruptly canceled. It was essentially just plugged in for like the next like night or two and just got rid of immediately. I'm not sure what kind of ratings the network are expecting. But anyway, I checked it out mostly because of Mina Savari. Mina Savari is someone I've quickly started becoming more of a fan of. And just seeing her in an ongoing show like this definitely intrigued me. The best thing I can compare this show is kind of like a combination of something like Buffy the Vampire Slayer, along with like a kind of a vibe going of True Blood to a point. Stuff like that. Maybe a little bit of Supernatural, I suppose, but not so much. But anyway, Mina Savari plays a woman who's been possessed by a demon, so she has to live with her and kind of has to utilize her in other like investigations and sort of the oncoming threat that's tied to her and her brother's past and their childhood and everything, and kind of the threat of their father that's out there. Meanwhile, the southern town they're in has kind of their own kind of twisted history to it. There's a priest that joins up with them. And South of Hell is a show while watching, I could definitely see a lot more potential with than anything. But unfortunately, I do think I can see why it sort of didn't end up working for too long. Although I definitely think it deserved more of a shot than it got. Aside from Mina Savari, I really did not care for anyone in this show. The actor that played her brother, I thought was pretty dull, pretty just flat. We do have LaGuerta, the actress who played LaGuerta from Dexter in the show. She was nice to see. But aside from that, there's no one. No one else in the cast really worked for me for some reason. I do think Mina Savari, though, is good for the material she had. You guys see me just review the Day of the Dead remake that she was in. She just has like this likability to her that I kind of gravitate to. And I would have liked to have seen the show go on a little bit longer to even just see more of things unfold for her character, if anything. The season does end on a kind of a seemingly, content with it note that wraps up a couple things, but then it leaves it on a massive cliffhanger. So it's one of those sort of situations. I do recommend checking it out. It has a couple of points where it's like, oh, okay, I can kind of see, where if they do more of this, then it could get to be pretty good. But I didn't really get much of a chance to do that, but I did like it well enough, I suppose. It was definitely cool seeing Mina Savari in, a premise like this. And kind of the duality, again, she plays on and the range she gets to show with when she's her regular self, Mary, and Abigail, I believe, is the demon's name, and she goes into that mode with the green eyes and sort of the like shift in personality with that. Of course, it was pretty fun on that end, at the very least, for sure. If I had to rate it, it'd be somewhere in the C range, though. It's not something just did not click fully, but we'll never know if it would have gotten better. And I guess love it if you've seen it or even heard of it. Check it out. Let me know what you think, and peace.